Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's not so warm, I tell you what, but I'm in an area of the Lake District that I think is probably the most remote area of the Lake District, and can you guess where I am? I'll spin you around in a minute and you'll probably guess then, but I'm actually not on my own today. I'm spending the night with a bloke I met off the internet. It's not like it sounds, but yeah, I'm out with a mate of mine, and know where we are yet, but it's so quiet, it really is. And just seen two other guys wandering up here. I don't know if they look like they're going camping, but I wonder where they're going to camp up. And we've got plans. This route I've actually done before, and I've actually videoed it as well, but my mate's not done it, and he's hoping to bag a couple of Wainwrights as well. No new Wainwrights on this trip for me, but we've got plans to camp, to do a summit camp, but the winds are looking forecast is like 30 mile an hour as well. So if it's any more than that, we'll probably be heading down. So it's one of them where we're just going to make it up as we go along. I know the area pretty well, so there's lots of options. We're just going to see what the weather turns into. Look at that though. Absolutely great. Love it. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit. So we're just at 1600 feet now. We've come up from the bottom of the valley there, right across that, sort of bit of quite a bog that, and but great views there. Look, see out to the Irish Sea and the wind farms. But this is the start of the slog, and it's a real slog, this one. Up there it gets a bit scree towards the top, and looking round, see that? That's snow. But the wind seems to have dropped, which is interesting, but we're still not confident for tonight. And if we look up towards the summit there, clouds just moving across over the summit that we have in mind. Have you worked it out yet? Right, so best get on with the slog and get up there. So we've just made it up the scree section now, and approaching the summit of Slight Side. Not sure what the height is. I'll put it on the screen. It's about 2.4, something like that. Great views though. Look at that, Burnmore Tarn. Just looking down on Burnmore Tarn down there. Simon's just taking it all in across to Hard Knot. It's been snow free so far. There's been a few flurries of snow, but nothing major at all. You can see the ice on the rock there, so it's pretty cold. I'm not sure what the temperature is. I'm guessing about 5, 4, something like that. Just looking down to Wastwater as well down there, and right out to sea. Yeah, looking good. Still unsure about this wind. We'll find out a bit more once we get over this, and you're a bit more exposed then, so we'll get a feel for it there. Right, onwards. No, it's not wise. Not wise. This pack is pulling me back too much. So we've just come up from the Slight Side there, and that you can see that snow coming across this way, so I think we're going to get hit by a bit of snow quite soon. But look at the views looking down into Great Moss. In fact, there's a couple of tents just down there. There's 3. I don't know if you'll be able to see them on the GoPro. 3 tents just there. Wow, yeah, superb. But I've got a feeling we're going to get a bit of snow. I don't think it's anything that's going to snick. It's just sort of fluttering around in the air. You can probably see it on the camera now. out to the west there, it's pretty damn clear. Right, so probably about another 600 feet to the summit now, and that wind's starting to pick up, so we'll get up here and see what the wind's like up there. But it definitely seems like it's picking up now, catching a bit. Views, and from here you can see where I pitched last year in the duo. You see the little tower that's down there. Wow. Some people on the summit of Scafell Pike. Scafell summit just up there, that's where we're heading. Blue skies as well. But that wind's definitely picking up, so when we get up there we're going to have to make a decision about the wind. Look at that. Right, we've just got this final ascent to do now, and then we're on the summit of Scafell. Skies. Hello again. So we've summited Scafell, and it's absolutely bitter up there. I measured 35-mile-an-hour winds and -8 I think on the wind chill, and I thought I was recording but my batteries had gone. So we've made it down to little Fox's Tarn just there, come down the screes, great views across to Scafell Pike over there, but I've really been struggling with my hands. I absolutely couldn't even feel my fingers, so I'm just starting to get them back. I've changed the battery obviously in the GoPro, and we made our way off the summit because it's just too windy up there. So about 35-mile-an-hour winds, and it is forecast to get windy tonight as well, so there's no fun in that. And we're just going to head a bit lower down. I've gone down Fox's Tarn's gully before, that's the way we're heading now, but when we get to the bottom of the gully we'll head down towards Great Moss and see if we can find a pitching spot there. I have pitched down there before, so I do know of some options, but we'll just see what we find and play it by ear. But this is a stunning little spot. It's got the mountains all around us there. You can see the speed of the wind blowing the clouds across, so it's getting pretty windy, and we just don't want to spend the night in 35-mile-an-hour winds inside a rattling tent. It's just not funny at all. So we're going to head down now and see what we can find down there in terms of pitches. See you in a bit. Oh, I tell you what, I'm knackered. Just come down from the summit of Scafell Pike there, down Fox's Tarn Gully, and we just found a spot here where the wind is a lot lighter. It's still a bit windy, but it's a lot lighter than what it was up there, so much more preferable this than spending a night in a rattling tent up there. Look at these views. And you might recognise this pitch from, I came here, I think it was bank holiday last year, and I was in the duo mid, just recovering from COVID I think on that one. But yeah, so I know this pitch well, so we came straight down here, checked it out, managed to get 2 tents in, and yeah, blue skies as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting that tent up, sitting my ass down and getting that kettle on. Pretty knackered actually, but it's a fair old walk that. Right, let's get the tent up. So it's 5:20 now, and I've just got all pitched up. Simon's over there, he's got the Hilleberg Soulo red label, me and the Allak 2. Great colour, looks really nice that colour, love it. But yeah, 5:20 and got nice pink in the skies there, it looks beautiful, like it's so clear. That wind, it's a bit gusty but nothing too bad. And but yeah, when I'm pitching the tent, I always pitch for, not for conditions now, but for what it may be later, because you know obviously it can change in the night. And so yeah, so I've got it all nice and tight. I'll check the guys later on once it's settled in a bit, but it's just a matter of getting all my stuff out now and settling inside the tent. But I'm really looking forward to warm brew, some sandwiches, some chocolate and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm ready for it, I really am, and enjoying this. Look at that. I can hear that wind, so it's coming now, but I can hear it gusting through the valley. Hopefully we're going to be a bit sheltered here, I really hope so. That was the idea, dropping down. Probably about 1600 feet I think here. Look at that. Broad stand, Scafell Pike, Hill Crag. Yeah, it's great to be back out here, love it. Right, let's get that tent sorted out and then we can get a brew on. Oh, I tell you what mate, I am starving, so I'm looking forward to getting this brew on and having some sandwiches I think. Bloody starving. I think we've done about 7 miles today, maybe a bit more than that, and pretty not much rest really. We just sort of kept going, and then by the time we got pitched up tonight, it was what, 5:15, something like that, and you know it's dark already. So yeah, quite a full day that. But what we got? Ham and cheese sandwiches and a nice brew. Looking forward to that. So unfortunately it's another brew with no view because it's gone dark, but you can still see the outline of the mountains out there. It's absolutely great, really is, and that wind's picking up as well. But God, I needed this brew. I've just looked at the temperature, it's 1.6 degrees, so it's cold, and with that wind chill as well, measured -8 on the tops wind chill, so it's bloody freezing. So I'm really looking forward to this brew. Oh yeah. Yeah, just look at that. You may be able to see it. I'll just spin you around. See the outline, the mountains there. Looks really good that. Right, so I'm going to enjoy my brew and my sandwich as well. I think I'll I'll see you in a bit. Morning. I didn't get much sleep last night, that's for sure. Not for any particular reason. Bloody absolutely knackered. That wind was alright, never really came. Got some gusts coming through, but gusts will probably just last about 5 seconds and it's quiet again, like that all night, so no problem really with the winds. But I just been dozing there, just woke up and it's coming light now, as you can probably see. 10 to 7 it is. Sun rises at 10 past 7. So let's have a look outside. Right, looks nice. There it goes. Dry, clear. So yeah, good start. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that this area is what I call the throne of the gods. Just this big bowl between Scafell Pike and Scafell there, and we spent the night last night right in the middle of it. But I've just had a quick cereal bar, just something to eat, and I fancy just having a look at that ledge up there. So I'm going to try and get across the stream and have a wander up there and have a look at that ledge. It's a beautiful morning, but didn't really get a sunrise, it's too cloudy. But watching the clouds up there really moving quickly, so there's definitely quite a bit of wind. Yeah, so let's go and have a look up there, see what views we get. Got to cross this stream first. Just trying to work out the best way to get across it. Here we are. Big gully down there. See some tents pitched by the river. Wow, there's some amazing views from up here. Just look at that. That's up to Scafell Pike there, Hill Crag, S Pike, Lowfell, Crinkle Crags. And looking over to Coniston Old Man over there, and Dow Crag, Hard Knot in the foreground there, and Hartefell. Look at these crags here though. Spectacular that. Right, let's get back to the tent. Right, so a few people have been asking me about this Trekker chair, and I got it recently. I call it Orland's chair because Orland, one of my subscribers, he sent it to me. So what I said that I do, I use it just like that, just the frame. So it's Thermarest Trekker chair. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to get your Thermarest mat, and then you fold it all up and put it inside here, and it's like a big cushion in effect. But I can't be bothered doing that. So I'll show you what I do. I mean, it's not particularly dignified, but it gets there in the end. So you open the frame up like that. Then I basically just sit in the frame. I use this Z-light because the end of the frame there, it's quite pointy, and I'm frightened of it piercing the base of the tent. So you just get in like that. And that's it. How difficult is it really? And then you can adjust the sides here, just to, if you want to lean back a bit further, you know, you can adjust the sides. I'm not going to do it now because it'll probably bloody collapse while I'm filming, but you get the idea anyway. Thermarest Trekker chair. Look at that. Can't beat it. So that's us, we're all packed up and ready to go. Leave no trace like we always do. What a beautiful place this is now. Sun's just come out, it's absolutely gorgeous. I was just saying to Simon I could just stay here all day and spend another night here, it's that nice. But yeah, just having a chat with Simon, and he's said how much he's really enjoyed it, because, you know, I've sort of led it and he didn't have to look at maps, didn't have to worry about routes, just left it all to me really, which is absolutely fine because I'm quite familiar with this area. And yeah, he said it's just been one of the best trips ever, and it's been so good for me as well when you bring someone new to an area. I mean, Simon's quite a experienced wild camper. He's camped a lot of the peaks in this area, but he'd never done Scafell before, and he'd never done any of this route. So me bringing Simon along and sort of enjoying it through his eyes as well, it's been amazing for me. It's been a really great trip. And just to see the look on his face when he sees some of the routes and some of the views from here, it's brilliant. So just thinking about the route back, and first of all, we've got to drop down the side of the waterfall, which is not easy with these heavy rucksacks. Steep ascents, descents like that, they're far easier going up than coming down. But yeah, we've got to get down the side of the waterfall, which is beautiful, drop down into the valley, and then we'll make our way through there, through the valley there, and back to the cars. Right, let's get on with it. Right, so probably about a mile now to do, and then we'll be back at the car. Done about 4 miles already, so today's going to be about a 5-mile walk. But it's been great. I think we definitely made the right decision. not to stay up on Scafell last night, because we were watching the clouds rattle past before it went dark, and then the pitch that we were, it's just brilliant there. Really nice night, just some gusts coming through but nothing to speak of, and just really enjoyable, and that's what it's all about for me. And it's been great spending time with Simon as well and taking him on somewhere new. And it's just been a really great trip. I hope you've enjoyed it too. I've done a lot of camping in the Eskdale area this winter, and we're still in February now, so this doesn't count as another camp because I've already done a camp in February for my camp every month. So I've yet to get out soon to do my March camp, but looking forward to that. And I also need to mention my buff as well. See it there? Big thanks to Tony who got in touch with me. He picked it up on the band when I was heading back down from Bowfell. I lost it, and Tony picked it up and he posted it back to me. What an absolute legend. Big thanks, Tony. And yeah, really pleased to get that back. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Big thanks for watching, and get in the comments if you've got anything to say about the video. Got any advice for me too, I always appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See ya.